Why are you getting into politics? What are you thinking?
Actually, politics is one of those things that I'm more your neighbor. And I want the community to know that they can go to the courthouse and get the help that they need in a respectful manner and not just feeling as though they're a number. And I've been out in the community and I've been talking to the people in our community, and I'm hearing the same things over and over and over again, which are things aren't being allocated properly. Paperwork is being lost. They can't get the resources that they need. My training as a financial controller and knowing how to work with governmental agencies so things are done properly is the reason that I am the most qualified candidate for this position.
Why are you more competent than the other guy?
I've dealt with multi-million-dollar budgets on a daily basis, and that is something a machinist never would have done. I am truly the most qualified candidate for this position. There's absolutely no way in 3.5 years in office that he has gleaned the experience that I have.
Most people have no clue as to what the county clerk actually does. What do you do?
The county clerk is the most integral part of the courthouse. It is where business begins and it ends. It is also the financial officer of the court. I have 25 years finance and management experience, and that's really why I decided to run for this position. Should it be a partisan position? No, probably not. It should be a nonpartisan position, and I'm your neighbor. I'm the one that wants to take care of the community, and I'm the one that's driven and the most qualified candidate for this job.
Now, what I understand is your opponent at one time wanted to do away with the office of county clerk. How's that working out?
Well, yes, he had stated that he wanted to abolish the office. The office is still intact. He had also stated that if he could not do that, that he would step down and go back into the private sector, however he is running again. We also had the freeholders, which would have been, that have written the charter. That would have been a great place for him to step up and state that he wanted to abolish the office or even make it a nonpartisan or an appointed position. He did not do that.
So if my boss wants to get rid of my job and the office in which I work, what's my morale going to be like?
Very low, and the morale is very low in the clerk's office.
How do you fix it?
Well, first of all, cross-training programs, making sure that you know what employees fit, where they fit the best to do their job to the best of their ability. That may take a little bit of time, but it isn't a huge undertaking.
What about attitude?
Attitude is everything. I'm a working manager, I always have been, and I lead by example. So I think leading by example and having a positive outlook, it does help people. Can you make everybody happy all the time? No, you certainly can't, but you can definitely try to make their job easier.
I understand that there have been issues with hardware and software setups that apparently have not been done properly. Can you address that?
Correct. There are, e-filing has been put out. I've talked with several attorneys and their staff. The system just isn't working properly. It was rolled out very quickly. It was actually rolled out on May 5th, so I could say that it was out there. They're also going to a paperless or a digital system for records. Records were being destroyed way too far in advance, and the current clerk was actually given a cease and desist order from one of the judges because he was destroying current records. That's not acceptable. Now, the e-filing system is only for the attorneys. It's not for the general public. I would like to see kiosks be put in somewhere within the courthouse so the general public can come in with an advocate there in a private area so they're not out in the public dealing with personal issues.
When you're talking with Clark County voters and they actually know what the county clerk does, what do they see as the most important thing you can do for them?
Customer service. Not making that everyone that I have spoken with in the community feel as though they're a number. They're treated badly, and it goes back to morale. You know, our attorneys are important, and the system needs to be easy for them to navigate, but it also needs to be easy for the public to navigate. Those people count, and right now they don't feel as though they have a voice. They're just a number at the desk.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
I show my bulldogs.
I beg your pardon?
I have English bulldogs. And I enjoy showing my bulldogs. I have a 3-year-old grandson. Absolutely love playing with him. He's my heart. It's amazing, you know, what grandbabies can bring. It makes being a parent worth it. Involvement in the court system for even the most basic reasons can be extremely stressful. I plan to create an environment in the clerk's office that provides efficient, accurate services needed to support the court system and to help the public navigate through that system with less stress and more confidence.